Hello all, it's Monday, new week, new news and new background. Yes, CapCut now works for me for now, and I've got this one for news, blue for SmackDown reviews, red for Raw reviews. Now as for today's news, we've got some news on Vince McMahon's future with the WWE, potentially, and a potential date for the WWE sale announcement and who they are selling to. There's news on potential Wrestlemania matches apparently being locked in, and over the weekend there was some backlash against some wrestling journalists. I want to get into that one first because it's the least relevant, and as a wrestling journalist myself, I need to sort of speak up on it and see what's going on. So the first one, Wrestlemania. Everyone knows Wrestlemania. He's well known for lists. He's now getting into the news. I don't know how long he's been doing the news for. I don't watch his news. I watch his lists, but I don't watch the news. I don't know how long he's been getting into the news business for. But he had some backlash over the weekend. He stated that Vicky Guerrero was upset by Dominic and Rhea continuously referencing Eddie Guerrero on TV, and this was not the case at all. Vicky Guerrero went onto Twitter and stated that she's never heard of Wrestlemania and it's all false, and she supports Dominic and Rhea. Wrestlemania then went on to apologise and say he got the news from Sports Skeeter. So here's my take on this one. For one, never listen to Sports Skeeter. They are shill bullshit, tabloid bullshit. I said bullshit twice, but that's what they are. They are bullshit. Never listen to Sports Skeeter. Never, ever. And yeah, I know Wrestlemania just wants to, you know what I mean, get in there, but in future, do some checkups first before, you know what I mean, as a journalist, you need to not only look up the information you're reporting, but you also need to give an opinion on it as well, and you did neither. So Wrestlemania, I like you. You gave me some good advice over the new year for my channel. Please don't cause any more backlash to yourself. Now on to the other one, which I'm ready to lay into. Ringside News. Yes, we all know Ringside News. He had a drunken outburst over the weekend, basically harassing Paige/Saraya and calling her brother a rapist and saying all sorts of shit. The guy who runs it, Steve Carrier, has said that he's taken a step back from Ringside News to go and get some help. I would say I wish him the best of luck with his help, and I hope he gets better, but he's a piece of shit, and Ringside News are still posting articles about female wrestlers in skimpy clothing. And yes, that is what they do, and I'm sick of seeing it. So that's that out the way. Now let's get into the real news. WrestleMania matches have reportedly been locked in. Now everyone, please take this with a pinch of salt, because this is coming from, who's it coming from? It's coming from Uncle Dave Meltzer. Yes, it's coming from Uncle Dave Meltzer. He's stating that there are a couple of matches reportedly locked in. So he's saying that they are definitely happening. I'm not saying that, but he is. Meltzer says that WWE have locked in Austin Theory versus John Cena. Sounds ridiculous, I know, but that's what he's saying. I have to report on it. And Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Damage Control. That match, I don't think anyone gives a fucking shit about. I certainly don't. But if, and I'm saying if, Cena versus Theory happens, it needs to be for the US title. Theory needs to win, and it will be a great moment for him. Personally, I would have saved it for next year. I think it's a bit too soon to be doing that match, but it is what it is. If the match is happening, then it needs to be for the US title. Theory needs to win that Elimination Chamber match and go from there. Now some news on Vince McMahon and the WWE sale. So Nick Khan has gone on record saying that Vince McMahon will step down once the WWE sale has been finalised. I don't believe that for a second. I think he's full of shit, but what else can we do at this point other than watch and see what happens? Now, as for the sale, Khan stated that he's hoping for an announcement to be made at Wrestlemania weekend. Yes, that soon. I was shocked when I heard it. He's hoping for an announcement of the sale to be finalised and who the buyer is at Wrestlemania weekend. So we could have a new owner for the WWE by April. Now, I don't mean that doesn't mean that they will own it in April, because they probably have to go through a load of legal stuff and this and that and the other. They might even have to wait for the TV rights to end in 2024. Who knows? But when the deal is finalised, we will know about it, and it's most likely going to be all done by WrestleMania weekend, and that's when we will hear something. And that's all the news I've got for you right now. If you made it to the end of this video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And any news I've given you today, what are your opinions? Let me know in the comments, because I don't get many comments. Let me know. I want to start this community, guys. Yeah, I mean, let me know in them comments and ting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.